been an Aaron Judge night. Friday in the Bronx, and he has owned it. There it goes! See ya!
In 2022, Aaron Judge had one of the single greatest seasons in MLB history. Not only did he bat over 300, but he also led the league in almost every single hitting stat, including his 1.111 OPS, 132 RBIs, and of course his American League record 62 home runs. This was a once-in-a-lifetime season, and you'd think that there would be absolutely no way it could be replicated anytime soon, right? Well, not only could it happen again, but it's currently being replicated by the man who did it. Aaron Judge makes absolutely no sense and will forever live in baseball history, especially if he can cap off his 2024 season with another AL MVP win. But how is he doing it? How is he this freaking good? That's what we're here to discuss. In this video, we'll be going over how Aaron Judge continues to be this good at baseball and how he got to be where he is today, from childhood to the show. Aaron Judge was born on April 26, 1992 in Sacramento, California. Naturally, being from the area, he grew up a huge San Francisco Giants fan. He grew up watching Barry Bonds set record after record, and clearly that inspired him to do the same. Once Judge made his way to Linden High School, he became a three-sport superstar athlete, playing baseball, football, and basketball. The Big Three. In his time at Linden, he was already setting records when he set a school record for touchdowns in a season with 17 as a senior. And he even led the basketball team in points per game with 18.2. However, as a surprise to nobody, Judge was better at baseball than any other sport he played. Judge was so good at baseball, in fact, that in 2010, he got drafted into the MLB straight out of high school by the Oakland Athletics in the 31st round. Despite this, Judge would choose to take his chances and play baseball at Fresno State University. He also received offers from some other major Division I schools like UCLA and Notre Dame to play tight end, but he chose baseball instead. Duh. What a decision that would turn out to be. Judge would bat .345, hit 18 home runs, drive in 93 runs, and post a .980 OPS in his first 3 years as a Fresno State Bulldog, and would eventually be drafted with the 32nd pick in the first round of the 2013 MLB draft by the New York Yankees. Deciding to play 3 years in college instead of heading straight to the pros out of high school got him drafted 30 rounds higher. Bet on yourself, kids. Unfortunately for Judge and the Yankees, the rookie would miss the entire 2013 season due to a torn quad. So the world would have to wait to see the 6'7" giant play professional baseball. Judge would ultimately make his pro debut in 2014 for the Charleston River Dogs in single-A ball, and man did he make an immediate impact. He would hit 9 bombs, drive in 45 runs, and post a .958 OPS before being called up to high A during the 2014 season, where he would continue to dominate until the end of the 2014 season. At the start of the 2015 season, the Yankees would invite Judge to spring training as a non-roster player, and would follow that up by starting him in Double-A with the Trenton Thunder. He would dominate Double-A and would be promoted to Triple-A in June. But despite finishing top 10 in Triple-A in almost every hitting stat come playoff time, the Yankees did not promote Judge during their September call-ups. He probably wouldn't have played at all, but a promotion would have been nice, and it definitely would have been deserved. Come 2016, Judge was the Yankees' number 2 prospect and the 31st ranked prospect in all of baseball, so his debut was eagerly anticipated. After some time in AAA, more time than he should have been there for being honest, Judge would make his MLB debut on August 13, 2016, and would celebrate by taking the world by storm in his first ever game, hitting a moonshot to dead center field off of pitcher Matt Andriese in his first ever at-bat. Funny enough, he was the second player to do that in that game alone, as just one at-bat before him, fellow debuting rookie Tyler Austin would do the exact same thing going the other way to the short porch in Yankee Stadium. A lot of fans credit this as the day that Yankees baseball entered a new era. Judge would slow down towards the end of the 2016 season as he would finish with an abysmal .179 batting average, but hopes were still high for the former top prospect. In 2017, something magical happened. He would be named the starting right fielder before the season started, and clearly this was enough motivation for the Giant, because he would come out swinging. Literally. He would go on to win AL Rookie of the Month in April, hitting .303, 10 home runs and 20 RBIs in 22 games. What a heater of a month! And his May was arguably even better, as he would post a .347, hit 7 bombs, and drive in 17 more runs. I mean, the guy was getting on base 44.1% of the time. That's absolutely outrageous. In June, Judge would hit a home run that was 121.1 miles per hour off the bat, which was a StatCast record at the time. And just one day later, would go 4 for 4 with 2 bombs, one of which going 495 feet, which was the longest of the 2017 season. I mean, how do you stop this guy? You can't even stop this guy during the All-Star break. He would become the first ever rookie to win the Home Run Derby, because of course. Judge would go on to break some records in 2017. He would break the Major League Baseball rookie record in walks in a season with 127, and would even go on to break Mark McGwire's rookie home run record, hitting 52 in his rookie campaign. I'm running out of words to describe this guy, and we've only gone over his rookie year. Judge would unanimously win the AL Rookie of the Year award and would just miss out on the AL MVP award, losing out to Jose Altuve in a very controversial decision. Do you think that Judge should have won the 2017 MVP award? Let us know in the comments. The next 3 years would be pretty consistent for Judge, but he would unfortunately miss some time due to injury in each season. He made the All-Star game yet again as a second-year player, but his 2019 and 2020 seasons, albeit 2020 having an asterisk, were filled with injuries, and Yankee fans were starting to get worried about whether or not their phenom could stay on the field or not. Well, Judge would have a very healthy 2021, his first fully healthy season since his rookie year, and he gave Yankees fans hope once again, batting .287, hitting 39 home runs, recording 98 RBI, and posting a .916 OPS. Earning his second career Silver Slugger award and letting baseball fans everywhere know that he was indeed back. Even the more casual baseball fans got a glimpse of Aaron Judge in 2021, as during the heavily looked forward to Field of Dreams game between the Yankees and the Chicago White Sox, Judge would absolutely take over, hitting 2 multi-run home runs despite losing on a Tim Anderson walk-off home run. He also started in the All-Star game and finished on the All-MLB first team, making expectations sky high for 2022. Contract talks had begun prior to the 2022 season, and unfortunately for the Yankees, general manager Brian Cashman and Judge couldn't come to a long-term deal, and Judge once again decided to bet on himself. So what did he do? He would go on to have the best single season we've seen since Barry Bonds. The first half of the season was special for Judge, as he would win multiple Player of the Month awards and get voted into the All-Star game with the most votes for any player in either league. He would also become the second fastest player in MLB history to reach 200 home runs in late July, only behind 2006 NL MVP Ryan Howard. Just 1 month later, Judge would hit his 50th home run of the season. Yeah, this guy had 50 home runs in August. You think that his dominance would slow down, right? No. Over the next month, he would hit 12 home runs, making it 62 on the season, and breaking Roger Maris's American League record of 61. He won the AL MVP, which quite honestly should have been his second, and it's a surprise that it wasn't unanimous, despite Shohei Ohtani's existence. I mean, the guy had a .686 slugging percentage. That's absurd. Many fans believe that Judge's 62 home runs is a real Major League record due to the fact that every single player with more home runs in a single season, Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa, and Mark McGwire, were associated with performance-enhancing drugs. What do you guys think about that? After this historic season, Judge would hit free agency, and Yankees fans were absolutely terrified that he would leave to head to his childhood favorite team, the San Francisco Giants. MLB reporter John Heyman would not help with that, famously tweeting, "Arson Judge appears headed to Giants." But ultimately, Judge would sign a massive 9-year, $360 million deal, turning down more money from the Giants to stay in New York. The day after signing, Judge would, rightfully so, be named the 16th captain in New York Yankees history, and the first since Derek Jeter. Pretty big shoes to fill in the Bronx. Judge's 2023 season was very similar to his 2021 campaign, finishing with 37 home runs, 75 RBI, and a ridiculous 1.019 OPS. And yet, some fans were disappointed because he didn't have another MVP campaign. Now, the glaring issue with Judge and the Yankees was their lack of postseason success, and following a heartbreaking loss in the 2023 Division Series to the Astros, Judge took some initiative as captain and asked Cashman to make a splash. That he did, trading for San Diego Padres superstar Juan Soto to form maybe the most dangerous 1-2 punch in MLB history. Midway through 2024, it seems to be paying off even more than expected. The Yankees have the best record in baseball. Soto is playing at an MVP level, and he's somehow the second best player on the team. Aaron Judge is doing it again. As of June 18, 2024, he's at an MLB leading 26 home runs, 64 RBIs, and 57 walks. The only players to lead the league in RBIs and walks were Ted Williams and Babe Ruth. He's on pace to have yet another historic, record-breaking season, and at this point, I don't think anyone is surprised. His slash line is almost identical to his 2022 season, having a .425 on-base percentage and a .686 slugging percentage exactly in both seasons. If this guy can keep up this level of play into October, he'll have the second AL MVP, and he could very well lead the Yankees to their first World Series win since 2009. If he finishes with another 55-plus home run season, an MVP, and a ring, where do we begin to rank this guy all time? He's only played a handful of healthy seasons, but every single one has been absolutely special. After his 912th game played, Aaron Judge had 285 career home runs, more than any other player in their first 1,000 career games, which is insane. If you still doubt Aaron Judge in 2024, you simply don't know anything about the sport. He's the best hitter in baseball, and he has been for years. His mom and dad will love this stat. He's even hit a home run on Mother's Day and Father's Day. Talk about a major shout-out. It's time we put some respect on his name. There's only one Judge in the MLB. Thanks for watching, and we appreciate all your support.